From a website designed to track spending being put on hold to a failure to get the nation's banks to account for TARP money, promised public input sessions put aside to fast-track legislation, and a failure to rid the massive multi-trillion-dollar budget of a paltry $100 million in waste, it seems the president's attempt at a new era of transparency is already incognito. And the worst of the offending pushbacks by the administration is the least of which should be giving President Obama such angst: a $300,000 taxpayer-funded flyby over New York City and his administration's adamant insistence until now that it won't release pictures from the infamous PR debacle. No need to do so, he said, except that the public, many of whom were traumatized by the ordeal, and the press want and have a right to them. It's an accounting, if you will, of why the government found it necessary to conduct such an expensive, covert campaign to improve its image with pictures it's now decided it won't use after all. It's odd and ironic, since for many Americans and intelligence officials, there was no need to release confidential terror memos or pictures of American troops supposedly torturing terror suspects. Justification for that still isn't clear, yet it took a deluge of Freedom of Information Act requests to now get just one photo that President Obama has now agreed to release. The only transparency I can see thus far is how transparently ridiculous the administration's concocted excuses are becoming. For the Washington Times, I'm Tara Wall, and this is Tara's 2 Cents.